It's Say It Out Loud Sports. We are back for another edition. My name is Pat Graham, your host, and I got Pete Chobus and David Arts back in the building. What's going on, guys?
Yo, what's going on, Pat?
We are starting our fantasy football series. I mentioned that last week, and we are going to start our series with quarterbacks because that's what everybody wants to hear about. We don't know if football is going. We hope it goes off. With baseball canceling everything, hopefully football has a plan in place to keep the games going and not end up in a situation like baseball. Basketball seems to be going off smoothly, so that's good. And we'll talk about basketball after we talk about the quarterback. So let's get into that. So first things first, we're going off the rankings, half-point PPR of Yahoo.
Okay.
Yahoo Sports. Let's start with who's ranked too high. Pete, let's start with you.
Who's ranked too high?
Who's the quarterback on the top 10 list?
Top 10?
Or top list.
So,
too high.
Carson Wentz for me is
That's
way too high. Who's he throwing the football to? I need to know that right now. Ertz?
Yep.
And give me one good wide receiver.
I can't give you another good one. Dallas Goedert.
Tight end.
There's another tight end.
That's his guy, Jalen.
Arcega Whiteside
He's
has
still there.
potential.
Yeah, but I don't even think he's like in the top 50 rankings for wide
You
receiver
said
right
good.
now.
You didn't say great.
Yeah, this is true.
Jalen Reagor.
Reagor.
The draft pick they got.
So
Oh,
that's and Deshaun Jackson. What, he's like 49 years old or something right now.
Yeah.
Well, he's also kind of going
But
through
they got
some
Alshon
scrutiny.
Jeffrey.
I don't think he's hurt.
No.
Yeah, they don't have
Yeah,
anybody.
so-
But he didn't have that last year, and he finished. He had the same type of receiving core last year, and he finished 9th
No,
So
I got him outside the top 20 this year.
outside the top 20. Yeah, he's ranked. It looks like 12 right now. So you got him falling be outside the top 20. I can't argue that. I'm not a big fan of Wentz, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up right where he's at. But I think
No, he's outside. He's not on my list. I'm not drafting him
in any league,
in any league. He's
fair
off.
enough.
He's out of here.
I respect that.
Yeah, no, I'm not picking. I will never pick him. He's injury prone.
Yeah, I think I drafted him last year.
Oh, let's talk before we get. Pete is kind of the quarterback guy of our 16-team league. What's the strategy?
The strategy. Yeah, so you got to find. So obviously you got to pick your top 5 quarterbacks. So whatever that is, and have them up on your list. As soon as you see one quarterback fall off your list, you need to take the next tier quarterback. So take the first quarterback you got, and then go back to back if you have to. Just as long as you get another top-tier quarterback.
Yeah, you've been using this strategy the last 2 years,
so-
and you just use them as trade bait.
And I understand you can't start 2 quarterbacks. I totally understand, unless you're in a 2-quarterback league, which we don't play in.
Yeah.
But even if you're not, but at least you have a good backup, and then you try and draft like a sleeper, like the year I drafted Patrick Mahomes.
2 years ago, right?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
His rookie year, and he blew up. And then last year, I think I drafted Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
Yeah, and then you dangled them out there until
Yeah.
week 3 or 4, and then
Quarterbacks
I don't
are gonna
remember what
get
you got
hurt.
for him, but you did.
Yeah, just wait till the guy who put all his marbles in Carson Wentz this year, and then I'm sitting there with another quarterback right in the pine, and then I get, LaShawn McCoy or something.
Or whatever, another value running back.
Right.
All right, Arts, who's your guy? Who's your too high guy?
So my too high guy is Matt Ryan. He's always been consistently inconsistent. He's a great quarterback, but he seems to go off like in multiple games in a row, and then he'll have like a decent game, then he'll just go bleh. Like he's just falls flat. And then to have him ranked in the 8th is in the top 10 is crazy to me. I mean, he has weapons in Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, and the newly acquired Hayden Hurst from Baltimore.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the weapons, but in crunch time, he just can't deliver. And whenever you need that extra fantasy point to get you that win, I would not count on him.
So where do you think he finishes?
I have him like mid-level, between
15?
17 to 20.
Yeah.
I have him like in that high range. I mean, he'll have a few good games.
He's got Julio Jones.
Yeah, when he plays, sure. Yeah.
Probably the best receiver in the game.
I think the addition of Gurley.
So I was going to touch on that.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
I don't think the switch from Devontae Freeman to Todd Gurley is a big improvement at all. And they did get Duke Johnson, but he's not going to be no Tevin Coleman. So
I'm saying I think the Gurley addition will reduce Ryan's volume from throwing so much because even last year
and it's going to open up the passing game.
Kind of their defense improved. I think they're going to lean more on the running game, but So you got Gurley, Duke Johnson.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that will help. Might I add, they also have the worst schedule.
Yeah, no, that division's rough.
Yeah.
They have the 31st ranked schedule. Strength of, the strength.
Yeah, preseason.
Yeah, but I will never let Matty Ice break my heart again, nor will it happen to the fans.
So you've drafted him before?
No, I bet on him in the Super Bowl, and it cost me $4,000.
Oh, that's it?
But I don't want anybody risking fantasy money. Yeah. So Matt Ryan, I think he should 17-20 and not in the top 10.
Yeah, he's ranked ahead of some guys that I think he's ahead of Brady, which I don't think that's going to be the case with Brady's weapons. But so my two high guys, Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, Big Ben.
He's ranked. Look, he's 14, but he's ahead of guys like I know Rodgers.
No, he's 13.
You have 13.
Yeah, that's what I got right here.
Mm-hmm.
I got Rodgers at 14, behind.
Okay,
Rodgers.
either way, yeah,
Either
13.
way.
Rodgers, Goff, Baker Mayfield, like Daniel Jones, I think can outperform. The big concern with Ben Roethlisberger to me is the injury concern. He's how old is he? 40. He's close.
Yeah,
he's close up there, but
he's
not
slippery.
He's not
He's
the
slippery.
I don't. He's not the
He's
same guy, dude.
slippery,
He missed last year. He's in the same division as Myles Garrett. He might get his head blown off by a helmet.
That's true.
You better don't mess with learn from your teammate.
Right.
Don't taunt him.
Yeah.
He'll rip your helmet off and smash you in the head with it. Okay? So I just think he's ranked a little too high. He's got to come back and prove something. Obviously,
I
every
can agree
year,
with that one.
every year he's put up numbers, but he had Antonio Brown. Now he has Juju, James Washington, Le'Veon Bell's gone, Connor's there. I don't know. I just don't see. You got to go out there and show me something before I put you ahead of those guys like Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Even though Rodgers doesn't have weapons, but he's had no weapons.
Yeah, and he's always done all right.
He's always done decent.
And
So,
last year he was all right. Who was the number 2 option? Supposed to be MVS Scantling. He didn't do shit last year.
Yeah, I think Rodgers finished 12th last year, something like that. They have him a little bit lower, but I don't know. I just don't see Big Ben being that high. I have him 20 somewhere in that
so
area
you would
as well.
take Rodgers over
Yes,
Roethlisberger,
100%.
even with the weapons.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's below him. I think Baker's has the weapons to have bounce back year. We'll see about that, but I just with the OBJ,
I'm rooting for Baker.
Kirk
but I don't
Cousins.
see it happening.
I guess they lost Diggs, but yeah, I don't think Ben's going to be 13, 14 range. All right, who's too low?
Who's too low?
Who's your low guy? Who's the guy that's could be ranked higher?
Not
necessarily.
Honestly, I like Daniel Jones a lot this year. I think they've improved on their O-line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, first round. They spent a draft pick on that and then signed. They signed Soldier, but he's one of the guys that opted out. But their line should be improved.
I think he's the next ticket. He's kind of I wouldn't say sleeper, but I think he's definitely going to move up and improve a lot this year. He's got Evan Ingram at tight end. What's he got? Darius Slayton.
Yep.
I'm high on Slayton. Who else? Who's their number 1 option right now? I forget.
They got Shepard.
Golden Tate.
They got Golden Tate.
Yeah, I like his
weapons.
guys. Yeah, I like all of his guys on the outside. They improve on the offensive line. Evan Ingram. Saquon.
Back.
Yep.
Stud.
He should be
He
fully
opens
healthy.
up the entire field.
And their defense is not good. That's another key to fantasy quarterbacks.
Right.
Usually the defense gives up points, so you got to put up points.
So you got to put up points. So
I'm in agreement with you on Daniel
I think
Jones.
Daniel Jones, not only could he be a sleeper, but I think he should be. I got him finishing inside the top 10 for sure.
Whoa, top
Yep,
10.
top 10.
Wow.
That's good. No,
Yep.
I don't.
Okay, maybe
That's
top 12. We'll go top 12.
The top couple. I could see it because I don't think their defense is terrible.
I'm taking Matt Ryan out of there.
Ryan,
Of course.
I could Josh Allen if he.
As much as I love Deshaun Watson, I don't really see it.
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing? Who's he throwing? He just lost Hopkins.
I don't know. He finished 5th last year?
Just because he runs?
In 15th. He finished the second highest points per game last year. Because if the running points are
they're
running
huge.
is huge in fantasy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right.
So
Mr. David.
this one, I have the ultimate fantasy football quarterback, Phillip Rivers. I think he's ranked way too low. They have him at 23rd best quarterback, and you can get him late in the rounds. He's not fetching
you can get him late.
So you can get him real late, but he puts up consistent numbers. He loves to chuck the football, whether he has to or not. He's shown that time and time again when he was in San Diego, Los Angeles. He has more explosive backs. He has Marlon Mack, and they just got Jonathan Taylor, who is an absolute stud.
Yeah.
But we'll explain that later in a different episode. T.Y. Hilton is another great weapon who proved time and time again that he's an all-pro player. And Paris Campbell is another receiver that I think is slept on. I think he'll have a huge year with Rivers, as Rivers will have to check down when the pocket collapses, as it frequently does in Indianapolis. Michael Pittman Jr.,
Yeah.
he'll also receive several targets.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
They're going to focus mainly on that run game, and that should open up a lot of the field. But Rivers knows how to win, and that's what this Colts franchise is needed. They just can't get over that hump. So I expect Rivers to outperform his 23rd ranking, and can see him inside the top 10. Add in, they also have the 5th best strength of schedule.
There's a lot of guys just slipping in the cracks inside the top 10.
Top 10.
Right now.
Right.
This is bold. We're getting bold. Daniel
He can do
Jones
it.
and Phillip Rivers in the top 10. Mark that down.
Write it down.
It's on record. It's going to be up there.
It's there.
All right, so I love the Colts. I love Rivers, but top 10. We'll see.
Yeah.
You want to bet?
No. I ain't touching
Let's
anything.
go.
All right. Too low for me is Stafford. I know he's ranked as a top 10. He's ranked 10th, I believe. 10th or 11th.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to finish. Last year, he only played 8 games. He had 170 fantasy points in 8 games. So if you put that out to a full season, he would have finished 3rd over a full season.
Wow.
He didn't lose anybody. Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones. They added running back, so they got Swift out of college. Kerryon Johnson's back. Their defense they're non-existent.
They haven't lost too many
So as
pieces
long
on
as he
offense.
already had COVID, so he's not going to get it again during the season, hopefully.
Right.
Is the rule. I mean, he could, but he just cleared. He was back today, I think. So if he gets a full season in, I think he finishes top 5.
Whoa.
Because the volume. I know he doesn't run either. They throw the whole game, though.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're just a slinger. Stafford the slinger. I got him top 5. So, like I said, 170, double that. He would have finished, I believe 3rd behind Lamar Jackson and Dak. So Jameis Winston finished 3rd last year. And he just slanged the ball.
Yeah, and that's all he did.
It was 335 points. So Stafford would have had 340.
Imagine if he didn't throw to the other team, too.
Oh, I had him on my fantasy team. It was a nightmare. First play of every game was a pick 6. I'm like, -2.
-2, -4.
Yeah.
And then he just crawls back in.
Tough life.
So, yeah, I know being at 10 and being too low is kind of weird, but I think he jumps up a little bit. All right. Sleeper.
Joe Burrow.
I knew that was going to happen.
Look at his weapons.
Yep.
I mean, okay, maybe not sleeper. He was a number 1 overall pick.
Oh, he's asleep? He's 20.
He's
21st?
21st. Yeah, exactly. 21st. Look at his weapons. A.J. Green's back. John Ross.
T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Not a rookie. Tyler Boyd.
Exactly. The list just keeps going on.
Mixon.
So, no, I think Joe Burrow has a monster season
and a bad defense.
It's true.
So he's going to have the ball a lot.
Exactly. So this whole number 21 projection, I'm going to slide him up.
Top 10?
I'm going to slide him up. He'll end up in the top 15. I'm high on Joe Burrow this year. I think he's a leader. I think he's a stud.
Do you still think they win a lot of games, or just this is just fantasy, right?
This is just fantasy right now,
So
but I still think they win more games than what we had originally projected.
3-13. That's what my take was. 3-13.
No,
Joe Burrow's an apple. If you haven't listened,
They're
go
at
back
least-
to episode 1.
they're at least going 500.
Whoa. Tequila is strong.
No,
The Joe Burrow. Who did I compare him to? Joe Burrow. Oh,
Andy
Herbert. Herbert. Oh, it was Dalton, right?
it was Dalton.
It was the same guy. They're going 3
No.
and 13, but he doesn't have the mindset yet of a professional NFL quarterback.
He's a champion, though.
Who?
Joe Burrow.
Oh Lord, come on now.
He's not?
He's a college champion.
Yeah, and he's already 26.
He won college football. What are you talking about?
Andy Dalton didn't win college football.
He won almost. I think he won a Rose Bowl.
Big whoop.
They didn't have the
And he went to-
national. First of all, they didn't have the
And he
national
went to
title game.
TCU. Like, big
What's
whoop.
everybody on Joe Burrow's nuts for? This is crazy.
He's an apple.
This is absolutely
good
crazy.
A good apple.
Chocolate
I don't
dip
hate
apple.
Joe Burrow. I think he's going to put up good
He's one of
numbers.
those apples you get at the fair. Caramel
Yes.
dip 'em.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys
Yeah.
are. This is
Take a
crazy.
bite. Take a bite.
I might be the biggest Joe Burrow hater. Of all,
Yeah, I
like,
think so. I'm surprised.
No, I think he's going to put up a ton of numbers. I agree with. I have him written down as one of my sleepers.
Yeah.
But 3-13 Bengals.
With Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow
in the top
slanging.
15.
He's going to sling.
All right, fair enough.
All right, Artsy, who you got?
All right, so I went really deep, like so deep that this player is not even ranked in the top 50.
What?
Deep.
What, Tua? I'm taking a shot in the dark.
I went with Kyle Allen down in,
What
in
team is he
Washington.
on?
Washington, competing against Haskins.
Dude, this fool's taking a nap.
He's familiar with Ron Rivera.
That's
knows
a
the
deep sleeper.
Deep sleeper.
No,
this is something.
He's in the grave.
Yeah,
And
no.
we got to dig him out by week
No.
4.
It's almost like Alex
No,
Smith era.
Mark my words, he's starting.
Successful.
You go running back, receiver, get your whole team, and then draft Kyle Allen.
And no one's draft. You could pick him up after the draft.
Yeah, don't even draft him. Just pick him up. You don't draft any quarterbacks. No quarterback draft. Pick him up. This is how deep it is.
This is the most outlandish thing I've
This
ever
is the deep sleeper. Mind you, they also have the third best schedule in terms of quarterbacks. Their defense isn't great, so they're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
We're talking about Kyle Allen.
This fool said
they're not going to
This
write
fool
out.
said
They're not
tequila.
going to
Tequila strong.
They're not going to write out Haskins.
Hear me out.
You don't think Haskins?
I'm listening. Okay, we got to let him try to
All right,
sway the
so
audience.
Let me try to sway the audience here. So
I'm gonna get
last year,
thumbs down for this for sure. Go ahead.
They both played last year. Started. Okay. Carolina has a better offense in terms of players. You have Christian McCaffrey. You have C.J. Samuel. You have DJ Moore. Their team's pretty good. Oh, mind you, they just added Robbie Anderson, who is very fast. Can't really catch the ball that well, but he's fast. So that's always good to have. Washington. I mean,
So I'm trying to figure out where you're
football
going.
team-
Washington.
the
I just
Washington
think you
football
picked them
team
because of their name is cool.
with Ron Rivera, and they have chemistry from Carolina.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's there. I just see him having that upper leg on him. And for deep sleeper, what do you want in a deep sleeper? You want a team that has a bad defense. They're going to be playing from behind a lot. That has the weapons and the capabilities to score points. Kyle Allen, he has the.
He's got Scary Terry.
Yeah, he's got Terry McLaurin. I mean, he has the makeup to really.
Yeah.
So he's just a free agency pickup.
I mean, I get
You're
what
not
he's
drafting
saying.
him.
Like you have him finishing in the top.
Well, I'm saying he's going from what he had, Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore. He's going to Washington, bringing that over, so he knows how to play with not so great players. Is what I'm getting at.
But he had
I
Christian
kind of get what you're saying, but
Yeah, but he's going to Washington. Who do they have on their team? Scary Terry McLaurin, Steven Sims Jr., Darius Geis. They're going to be playing from behind. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to.
No, I get you. This is the craziest. I mean, I hope he pans out. And but you don't have him finish in the top like.
No,
Just finish on the 25th, and then you can load your roster elsewhere.
This is
That's
a
what
deep
you're saying?
sleeper. I'm saying if you want consistent 10 to 15 points a game, this is the guy that's going to do it for you.
All right,
He's going to get you if you're going to go running
He's
back
going to
heavy.
get you into the playoffs.
maybe.
Hear me out, dude.
All right, I'm
All
listening.
you need is a decent quarterback to win the championship.
No.
Yes.
No.
Niners almost won it. Decent quarterback. They didn't go up
fantasy,
against
bro.
Mahomes.
We're talking fantasy.
That's why I'm just trying to prove it.
Okay,
That
keep
the
going.
weapons. If you don't have to have weapons to do anything, to put points up in fantasy world. Lamar Jackson, his weapons weren't great. Put up points.
Yeah, but he runs for 120 yards a game.
I hope
Kyle Allen.
Just
Kyle
watch
Allen,
Kyle.
baby.
Just watch
I'm
Kyle
not- I
Allen.
can't doubt you
Make
after
fun of
today.
it. Make fun of it now, and then come see us if the season starts and
No,
Kyle
I'll be
Allen's
the
starting.
first one putting in a bid for him now.
If Kyle Allen's
So drafting
starting,
him.
if he's starting, he's a deep sleeper.
Oh, 100. If he's starting, yeah, and then you can load your roster elsewhere. You better trade all your picks at the back end. Just get
To
top
prove my
ended.
point.
No, I'll take it. All right, we'll see. This could be this could come back to the
Kyle
hot
Allen,
shot.
not even
Dude,
on the
wonder if
list.
Kyle. I'm not going to doubt it. Kyle Allen's the number one quarterback this year. All right, my deep sleep. I was going to go. Burrow was my
He
guy,
weighed in.
but I'm going to go Jimmy Garoppolo. He gets no respect in the fantasy world. He finished in the top. Finished 16-17 last year, but I don't think their defense is going to be as good this year. I think in that offense, he puts up numbers, but everybody thinks he's a game manager. He makes the throws when he needs to. If Goodwin didn't drop the ball in the Super Bowl, that was been the most talked about throw in the Super Bowl in a long time.
Yeah.
But no, just fantasy wise, he still puts up numbers. The only problem with him is he has the games where he throws for like 350 and 3 or 4 touchdowns. But then he has the game where the Niners are up by 30 and they never throw a pass.
Right.
That's the knock on him. So if you play matchup ones where they're playing good, I feel like when they're playing good teams, he puts up numbers. When they're playing bad team, he doesn't have to.
Right.
Because they just run the ball the whole, like the Vikings NFC title game.
My
I
problem
think
is
they
his-
ran it
my problem
32
is
straight
his
times or
weapons.
something crazy.
His weapons, other than outside of
Debo. Kittle?
yeah. Oh, I mean Kittle, yeah, but
Debo?
no.
It's all about the system.
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, no.
The play action pass. They just signed Jordan
Debo
Reed.
is not that good.
Whoa.
He is
Come
not
on
that
now.
good. Well, let's see here.
watch your
Debo
mouth.
Samuel, 46 overall right now, pre-ranked.
That's fine.
46. That's his number one besides
No,
Kittle?
he spread the offense spreads the ball around though. That's how the
So
offense
who's,
works.
who's the second? Who's receiver number 2?
You already know the answer to this. Calvin Johnson 2.0. Brandon
Yeah.
Ayuk.
He's fast. He's real
He's got the biggest wingspan. We talked about this way back on episode 1.
I know. I'm just not.
Calvin Johnson
I'm not with it.
2.0. Go watch his highlight tape. As soon as this episode's over, we're going to turn it on. We're going
right.
to watch it together.
All right,
It's
deal.
going to be wild.
All right.
Kittle. Best tight end in football.
Yeah.
Yep. Kelsey's 2. They just signed Jordan Reed. I know you're a big Kelsey fan.
I'm a big Kelsey fan.
I know Jordan Reed. I know he's had his issues. But when he was healthy, which apparently he's healthy now, they just signed him. Now they got a 2 tight end set.
Okay, that might
So
change
that
my
opens
mind
it
a
up.
little
So
bit.
they got those 2. They get
Oh, David's shaking his head. He doesn't like it either.
Mostert. No, they'll be fine.
For
They don't. The
fantasy?
problem is they don't. The fantasy value isn't in the weapons. Fantasy's value is in Garoppolo because he has the. You don't know where he's going.
I feel like this is a biased pick, though. Like
Yes.
if I was sitting here
He's
with
ranked.
Bob,
Go
if
look
I
at
was
the-
sitting here with Bobby right
You
now,
guys
he
would be
would have
ripping
said
me.
Carson Wentz is a top 5 quarterback.
Garoppolo finished or Jimmy finished in 16th last year, and he's ranked. He's ranked below Joe Burrow. He's ranked below Cam Newton. Like you basically you don't have
because
to.
they're a run offense.
But you don't have to. He put up 4,000 yards last year.
Who finishes higher, Joe Burrow or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Oh, that's tough. They tie.
they
Okay, that's I see those 2 kind of the same.
3,999.
That's why I wrote them both down. I feel them. They're going to jump. They're going to be ahead of guys like Jared Goff. Like
Yeah,
Jared Goff.
I'm not
like
high
Jared
on
Goff
at all.
Like Ben
I think Goff
Roethlisberger,
falls
Carson
off the
Wentz
face
is
of the earth.
like all these guys.
He got paid though.
Yeah,
Out of these guys, who are you drafting? Carson Wentz, Ben Roethlisberger, Jared Goff, Tannehill, Kirk Cousins, Cam Newton, Jimmy Garoppolo. All those guys are ranked ahead of Jimmy. So you can wait. If all these people are going to draft, I know certain
Right.
leagues are going to draft based on order.
Right.
Our league is a little different. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But you could wait on Jimmy and draft him late, just like you can with Phillip Rivers. Rivers is
That's
too low
another
as
guy
well.
who's way too high is Jared Goff.
Yeah, no, he's up there. Oh, he's only 5 ahead of him, but he's ahead of like Daniel Jones.
Right. That's crazy.
Either way.
And why is
Jimmy G.
Tannehill?
Drew Lock is
18th?
25. Drew Lock's another guy. 25th?
Too high.
Yeah.
Way too low.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's 25 ahead of
way
Kyle
too
Allen.
low.
He's
Way
20
too low.
He's 25 ahead of Kyle Allen, so he must be
Yeah,
way.
he's got
way
weapons, dude. They're going to be nice this year.
out there.
Well, so we
Okay.
kind of touch on the too low thing. I kind of referenced
You're
it
a
earlier.
deep sleeper. I get you're way
No,
deep.
no, Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, he's
Yeah, no.
26. He's ranked
That's
26.
that's pretty good too.
So I mean, that's he was my other pick for
'Cause
the,
he's got-
the too low.
Yeah, he's already got the
All
job.
the guys I just named.
He's
DJ
got the
Moore,
job.
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah.
He's falling into that offense in
Right.
a perfect situation. But they have a new coach in Matt
Matt
Rule
Rule from Baylor. Yeah,
So I mean,
there's a lot of guys.
There's a lot of good deep sleepers this year if they play.
Yeah, basically, I'm not drafting a quarterback till the end.
You're gonna get Kyle Allen. Yeah.
Draft Kyle Allen.
Yeah. He's sold.
All right, who's your guys' pick to finish number 1 overall in fantasy? David, I know
All
you
right.
want. I know you're
Yeah, I'm really big on this pick. So
Kyle Allen.
this guy has never been voted for an MVP in the league. He's been in the league 8 years. He's won a
already
Super
know.
Bowl. Has never had a losing record or finished worse than 9-7. He's reached double-digit wins in 7 of 8 campaigns. Made the Pro Bowl 6 times. He's led the NFL in passer rating, passing touchdowns, and fourth quarter comebacks. This man is Russell Wilson. He deserves to be the number 1 fantasy football player. Did I steal your thunder? You look pretty upset.
I just don't. I hate the Seahawks.
I'm a
He's
Niners
going to
fan
finish
as
in
well.
third again. He's always third and fourth,
No, this year's different.
and he's not getting an MVP vote again.
No, this year's different. Tyler Lockett's healthy. DK Metcalf's a beast. They got Greg Olsen.
He's 57 years old.
I don't care. I love Greg
His
Olsen.
leg might fall off.
He's
Middle
a
of game.
monster.
So you have no problem locking him in against the Niners.
If I'm unbiased opinion,
Yeah.
No, Wilson's a magician. Bro.
no. Our
This
defense
dude,
is nasty.
Somehow he finishes fourth every year. It's crazy.
He's great. I mean, you have to draft him as your number one quarterback. And this is fantasy. I'm talking, if I'm drafting a quarterback, he carried me last year. I'm drafting him over Mahomes, who I also had.
Yeah, that's true.
I had Mahomes and Wilson.
See, you should have traded one.
I traded for Wilson.
So I had one.
He went with the strategy too late. So you got to unload.
You went backwards.
Oh, by the way, they also have the easiest schedule.
Oh, they do.
But you don't know that until it season. I hate
Things
that's
can
why I don't
change.
like the
Injuries.
That's what I don't
I predict he's going to get 4,500 passing yards, 500 rushing yards, and 37 total touchdowns with 4 interceptions.
Oh, that's a bold prediction.
I didn't hear what you said. It's a lot, but I'll go back and listen to that.
You can agree to it. It's okay.
Russ, that's crazy. Russ Wilson. That's not a crazy take.
Okay.
You want me to go? You got one, or am I going next?
Oh, I got Dak Prescott.
Wow.
Look at all the weapons.
Yeah, no,
did I steal yours?
I have the same. I have Dak.
Okay, yeah.
We're in agreement.
He's definitely finishing number one
What's
overall.
for Dak with that?
It's either Dak or Mahomes, in my opinion, but I'm going to give Dak the slight edge just because of all the weapons he has outside. Just the run game, offensive line, everything is going to align for the Cowboys this year.
Yeah, no, I had Dak also. With McCarthy's going to come in and just look what he did with Rodgers. They don't run. He doesn't run the ball as much. He likes to throw short passes. Get those guys the ball. CeeDee Lamb.
He's a beast.
Amari Cooper was banged up 3 or 4 games last year. He played in all of them, but there's times where he was out of the game for a couple quarters. And Dak finished number 2 last year.
That's true.
So, I mean, I could see Dak. The other one I had was either Mahomes or Dak with me too.
Yeah.
Mahomes, they lost Damian Williams. I don't trust Jack. I think Jackson's going to get hurt this year.
Yeah,
And
that's my problem.
they're not hurt, but they're going to tell him stop running,
Right.
hand the ball off more.
Right.
So he won't have as much rushing. And the passing was crazy last year. His efficiency passing was nuts. I don't think he takes it. I mean, he did.
Who, Lamar's?
Yeah. He did win he won by 50 some odd points. He was ahead of everybody by just a landslide.
Not this year.
He was 73 points ahead of Dak. And Mahomes only played 14 games, but even if he played the full, he would have finished about the same as Dak. So yeah, he was 73. That's insane.
Yeah, I wonder what was the you had the Cowboys finishing first in their division too, right? Just because
14,
just based
14
on
and 2. Just the overall
14
offense.
and 2.
Yeah.
So I mean that
I have them and the Colts.
blowing.
I have them and the Colts going 14 and 2.
They're going to be blowing teams out.
Not necessarily. I think the offense. I think a lot of times, yes. But I think Dak, when he runs the ball with Zeke, if they feed Zeke
Early on.
just everything's going to flow for them. They got Dak number 1, and he's going to be healthy.
You
So whatever.
I mean,
That's what we got. Dak.
Okay.
Yep.
Dak.
Dak.
Right.
Dak. What,
All right.
You got Russ, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Projections. Dak's ahead of Russ.
so
anyway,
so
we're
back
going
to
off
Pete.
projections.
Would you rather have Dak or would you rather have Russell to lead your team to a victory?
Like a fantasy victory?
Yeah.
I'm taking Dak.
You're taking Dak?
This year, yes.
Okay.
This year, yes.
All right, write that down, Pat. Better not have anybody else.
Write that
All
down.
right. All right. So that's what we got. Dak, and Russell. Dak.
It's all good, Whistle.
So what about Kyler Murray, though? He's in the top 5 right now.
He's tough, bro.
Overrated.
You got
I
him
know-
5.
I think he takes a little dip this year, honestly.
I don't know. I think a year in the offense. I think I could see him being top 3 too. There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, they
Kyler
got Christian
Murray?
Kirk,
Yeah.
Hopkins.
He finished 8th last year in his first year in the NFL.
Yeah. But
And now he has Hopkins?
and Kirk
What do you mean?
and Fitzgerald.
And those rushing numbers are crazy. Josh Allen's another dude he finished top 10 last year. Like fantasy is completely different. I think Kyler Murray is
I just
the real
hate other
deal.
little
I think
guys.
Kyler Murray's going to have a better career than Lamar Jackson already. In the end, I think Kyler Murray will last longer and have a more prolonged
I think
career.
Lamar Jackson's more hungry, though. I think he
Right
wants
now,
it more.
maybe he'll win one. I think Kyler Murray plays for 10, 15 years in that offense.
Yeah.
Do you think he stays in Arizona the whole time?
Yeah.
Interesting. I could see it.
Cliff
I mean,
Kingsbury.
He's a great
He's kind of
athlete.
similar to like Shanahan, where they're just offensive schemes are crazy. And we saw what Shanahan can do real quick. I think now that he has Hopkins and you saw Kenyon Drake come over from Miami and just explode.
It's true.
So with that offense, they just got to fix the defense, which I think it'll improve.
Yeah, I could see that, I guess. I don't trust a lot of 2-year players. Baker Mayfield kind of proved that last year.
I had Murray last year, and it was crazy. He would have -1 at halftime and then score 27 in the second half.
Does
The offense is
Does
just-
Josh Allen finish in the top 10?
I think their defense is too good, and that division's too bad now.
Yeah.
Patriots opting out. I think they're going to be more run heavy because I love Josh Allen. I think the Bills are really good, but I think that run game is just going to.
But he runs.
He runs, but I think they're going to hand the ball off to Zach Moss and Singletary and run through the Jets, run through the Patriots,
So
and run
you
through
got
the
him
Dolphins.
outside the top 10?
Yeah, I think he probably finishes like 12 to 15. That's one of the guys that had fallen out.
It's because we have Rivers and
Right.
your boy.
Burrow, I think Burrow could finish ahead of him.
Huh.
I think they don't want him to run as much. I mean, I know they added weapons too, which is weird to say. Like they added Diggs, they added Moss, but I just think that defense.
Somebody in our league
people.
is going to be really high on Josh.
I think I was at the beginning.
I have a feeling.
I thought about it. I think they blow teams out this year, the Bills, and then they just run the ball with Moss and Devin Singletary.
So
I think
he's
Singletary's
too
good.
high.
Yeah, he's one of the guys I have. I don't think he's one of the guys I have. Like Brady, I think jumps in the top 10.
You're a big Brady fan, though.
Dude, look at his when's the last time he had weapons like this? Brandon Moss?
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one.
He's had
Moss.
one.
Yeah, and he had a couple tight ends. And
We had
stuff.
Wes Welker, Amendola.
Yeah. But one
Are they running two tight end set too with Howard and Gronk?
probably not. But they got Godwin and
Yeah, and Evans.
Evans.
That seems filthy. Oh, and they just
And
picked
they
up
just pick
McCoy.
up Shady.
That's going to be scary.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough football. So
But
there's
he's
our
43.
There's our. It don't matter. He reads defense.
Father Time is undefeated, right?
It's true.
I guess eventually.
Brady's about to prove them all wrong.
Yeah. All right, so that's our quarterback rankings. Let's talk a little NBA. What's we're recording Tuesday. This comes out Wednesday. How about those Nets?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like the Nets.
Biggest upset in 27 years today.
It's pretty wild.
That's gross. All right, who's the team? You guys watched a lot of games?
Yeah, no, I've been watching a lot of Laker games, obviously. Big Lakers fan. But, which, by the way, I'm kind of not very impressed with the way LeBron's playing right now. But thank God we have AD. He's been the savior.
I know you
He's
called
been
me
this-
the other night.
Yeah. Deion Waiters has
Get
been.
off Deion Waiters, bro.
What do you mean?
These games don't even matter right now.
They matter.
What?
They matter. When you're trying to make a run into the playoffs right now, you need to get your team together and you need to get hot.
But I don't. Deion Waiters ain't just showing up and just getting layups like that. The Clippers didn't even. What do you mean? The Clippers didn't even have.
Oh, I'm still high on the Clippers, though. I still got the Clippers.
you got the Clippers.
I got
But
the
Deion
Clippers
Waiters
beating
is
the
not going to
Lakers.
be some TJ Warren now.
TJ Warren's
TJ
balling.
He can
Bubble
get buckets.
TJ
Balling.
Warren, yeah.
He's the best player in the bubble right now. He had 28 he had 40 today, I think.
So, and
Again.
there's no Oladipo.
He's playing. He played today.
Oh, did he play today?
Limited
he's
minutes,
back.
I believe.
Oh, so that might be
But
a
Warren
sleeper,
had-
sneaky team.
Warren had 17 in the first quarter today. Just coming out on fire. I was like, this TJ Warren on the bubble is the best player I've ever seen in my life.
Dude.
Literally. I think he's averaging 42 a game.
I was reading it. So, like playing in the bubble, it plays to the shooter's advantage.
Yes, I said that on the thing. There's no
Yes.
crowd. Everybody's making everything. The over-unders are like 240.
Yeah. I put that on Facebook the other night when I was going off on a tangent.
They don't miss. Tyler here on Duncan Robinson earlier. I don't know what the
He
score
just
is
made
right
a
now.
3 right now.
They just made one?
Yeah.
They don't miss shots. It's crazy.
Yeah. So now James Harden
Yeah.
is going to be even more tough to guard. What he dropped 49.
48. Something in the
48?
overtime game, yeah.
Well, they don't even play defense though. What was that?
They were
That
playing
was-
against Milwaukee. They got steals
That's true.
when they needed. They let you score.
Did you see like
But they got some stops.
Boban Marjanovic or whatever the heck his name is
Yeah.
getting a rebound over PJ Tucker? Didn't even need a jump. Was losing my mind. He got like 4 boards over the top of PJ Tucker. Didn't need a jump.
That's wild.
What team's Boban on now? I like
He's
that.
on the Mavs.
Mavericks, right?
Mavericks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Luca.
And they get so
Whew,
that's what
see
I'm
Luka
saying.
today?
Luka and Kristaps Porzingis. Dude, that's a 1-2 punch for the future. Seriously.
No, they're good.
He had 34, 20, and 12 today.
Mm-hmm.
But when Kristaps was out earlier this year, Luka struggled a little bit.
Yeah, you need two
So,
guys. You
yeah,
can't win with one guy
right.
these days. They triple team you.
Yeah, look at Utah.
Yeah.
Poor Donovan Mitchell.
I know.
He's gone, dude. It's going to hurt my heart. Gordon Hayward already did it. Now Mitchell's next.
You think he's leaving?
If I was him, I would take the max deal and then opt out year 5 and leave. If I was him, I mean, you're not going to win in Utah. It hurts me saying that.
This is it? That's your
That's
sad
giving
story?
I mean,
This
it's
is your sob
it's
story
tough.
right now?
It's like we go back to the question: would you rather win a championship 1 year and then not be in the playoffs for 9 years?
Yeah.
Or would you rather be in the playoffs 9 years and never win? I'd rather win one. Just one.
Yeah. What happened? So the Nets won today, right? I know you guys were talking about it, but I was looking down at something else.
Yeah, 119 to 116.
Yeah, I don't even know that guy's name. They called him TLC.
Oh, Cabarro?
Yeah, he had 26. He's making everything.
I looked at the box score. I was like, what? But how come? So I didn't watch the game. Why didn't Giannis?
They just didn't play the second half. I mean, to be fair, they were losing at halftime anyway. They played the first half. Him and Middleton both played, I think, 16 minutes.
So is this more of like? So I don't
because they have the one seed.
Right. So where are the Nets at in the standings? Are they trying?
They're eighth. They're trying to get in.
So maybe the Bucks want to play the Nets. So.
They're in. They're in regardless. Because the Wizards are the ninth seed. And they're getting their doors blown off.
Yeah. So can the Nets move up?
Yes.
Oh, so that was actually kind of big for the Nets.
I mean, would you rather play Toronto or would you rather play Milwaukee?
The Nets, yeah.
I don't want to play Toronto.
But Milwaukee,
I think Toronto's scary.
But with Milwaukee, wouldn't you rather play the Nets?
Yeah.
Or the Magic? You want to play the Nets?
Not for today.
Our base league team would rather play the Nets.
Yeah. No,
anybody wants to play the Nets, so I don't know.
I mean, the Magic aren't that great either.
They're better than the Nets.
They have talent for sure.
They are better than the Nets.
Aaron Gordon.
Not today though.
Not today. They made every shot. It was great. That goes back to the shooters. They made everything.
I love the bubble.
It was nuts. They were the TLC dude. Yeah. He made the first 5 or.
Yeah,
just did not miss. They just put up 40 in the first quarter.
When he fouled out, I thought it was over.
He fouled out with 3 minutes left.
I was like, oh no.
I think the Lakers are going to struggle in the playoffs, though.
I hope so.
I can't believe how many shots KCP. He's missing tons of.
Danny Green's not making anything.
No. So we were talking about, you need shooters.
Mm-hmm.
We're literally relying on LeBron and AD.
Deion Waiters can't shoot either. He can drive. He can penetrate. He can't shoot shots.
He can shoot.
It's crazy. Yeah, Miami, he was nasty.
He can shoot.
Shoot? No.
Yes, he can shoot. Did you see him in the All-Star game that one time?
Yeah.
Lighting tits on fire. No, he was going
He's not
bonkers.
a shooter, though.
He can shoot. In Cleveland,
J.R. Smith can shoot.
No,
they need to get him healthy.
No, because then he'll cost the game with 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
No, but he's a shooter.
Caruso can't shoot. That poor guy. Good thing he's got the highest basketball IQ I've ever seen.
And he's got bounce.
Yeah, and he
looks old as hell.
I love him.
I
love Caruso, but good God, make an open shot right now.
Green needs to hit shots.
Yes.
And they can't defend any guards, and that could be a problem if they play Portland.
Exactly.
Especially with Gary Trent and Alex merging.
Yeah. I think if the Portland Trailblazers and the Lakers play in the first round, that might go.
I saw they got Nurkic down low.
We just talked
Nurkic
about this
and Whiteside.
earlier.
That might go the distance. LeBron might be in trouble chasing another ring.
It'll be Carmelo versus J.R. Smith to decide who wins.
Oh, man. That's
Who do you
crazy.
take for $1?
I'm taking Carmelo. I like his name.
Hoodie Mello, or what's the different stages of Mello?
Free agent
Skinny
Mello.
Mello, Hoodie Mello.
Who comes up with these?
Lala Mello.
Because there's now they're coming up Bubble Warren.
Yeah, I like that.
Bubble TJ Warren.
Oh, Bubble
There's
Warren.
a thing going around who would you take? There's Hoodie Mello, Bubble Warren, Untucked Jersey Kyrie, Face Mask LeBron. There's a bunch of just games where they just exploded.
Did you see Millsap's jersey?
Did you see Tatum's hair the other night?
What's Millsap's jersey?
Vote.
Yeah, I just
at
see
the
that.
top,
Millsap.
and then his number is 4. Millsap. Vote for Millsap.
Oh,
I was like, dude, what a genius.
Catchy.
Did you see Jason Tatum against the first night they played the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
And he went 2 for 18.
Yeah.
And one of his shots was a tip-in, I guess, and it wasn't even him, but they gave it to him. Then he got a haircut. Then dropped 30 against the.
Oh, that's all he needed.
Yeah, he just needed
so the
a
haircut looked good. Was it look good, feel good, do good?
Exactly.
It's the thing.
Oh yeah,
So it felt fresh. Came
Shout
out
out
drilling.
Matchback.
Yeah.
Hey, but what I tell you about the Raptors?
No.
Hey, they beat the Lakers. Kyle Lowry.
I just don't.
He's
think
been hot.
These games don't matter.
Pascal's
a beast.
I'm telling
I
you,
hate Kyle Lowry.
The Raptors are
like
a
Van
sleeper.
Van Vliet went bananas.
I love Van Vliet.
The Raptors are still sneaky good in the East.
They are. They're good. They're in the East. They're always going to be good. East sucks.
The East is getting better. This is the most balanced.
Miami looks nice.
No, yeah, this is the most balanced
That's
it's
true.
been in years.
That's true because both the 7th and 8th, they don't have losing records. Just the 8th.
Right. It's nowhere. There's no more.
It's just a balance.
Right. There's no more super teams.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
you got Porzingis and Doncic. You got LeBron, AD, Harden, Westbrook. There's a 1-2 punch, and then you need that third guy who's the filler guy.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said, poor Donovan Mitchell. I was watching that game, and I cannot still to this day stand the way Jordan Clarkson plays. It drives me crazy. It's what makes him good, but he just doesn't know when to stop shooting the ball or going to the hole and dribbling. It just drives me nuts. He's a ball stopper. He's literally the black freaking hole.
What frustrates me about the Jazz is Conley. They wasted all this money.
You were pumped on him too.
I was. I mean, he was a great player, and then I was like, oh, he's going to come to Utah. We need that. Take some pressure off of Mitchell, and he's just not consistent. And Jordan Clarkson comes out of nowhere, averaging 20 points a game. We're like, okay. Like you just said, he's casting like he's a superstar.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not Donovan Mitchell, bro. Like, know your spot. You're a 6-man. You'll always be a 6-man. Just play your role. Make me 20 points a game. Don't overshoot. But he has to because we don't have.
That's kind of what he is, though. Because volume shooter that comes off the bench. He's
a poor man, Jamal Crawford. Yeah. Extra poor.
Yeah.
But Conley before Conley got there, he was like the most underrated player when he was in Memphis.
Right.
Like for years, most underrated player in the NBA. Mike Conley always came out of that conversation. Now it's like I don't even know
who is Mike Conley?
Yeah.
Where is he at? Oh, he's in Utah. That's where he's at. Oh my gosh. Gordon Hayward messed this whole plan up. We could have had Kyle Lowry, Gordon Hayward, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and Derek Favors. That's a solid, mediocre top five.
It's weird.
It's a solid, mediocre team.
So the Grizzlies still hang on to that number 8 seed? Or does Portland get in there?
They have to have the play-in game.
Yeah. So
they have to do the play-in.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was 4 games.
2 games.
No, I'm saying I didn't know.
Yeah, if it's 4 games, who's the 9 seed that's gonna? Does Memphis even stay in the 8?
So everybody was worried about the Spurs sneaking in again.
Yeah, we just talked about
either way,
that.
there's going to be a play-in game.
Yeah, for sure.
No matter what, because clearly the 8-9 seed are going to be 4 games.
How are the Spurs still doing it?
Pop,
run and gun, dude. They're firing. They're putting up They put up 130.
He's straight up. Pop is a genius.
Yes,
he's straight up running this like an AAU club team.
Yeah,
like here we're in the bubble now. Now we're just going to run and gun, shoot. Oh, it's wild to me. That guy is a freaking genius.
Him and Spoelstra, dude, are both.
I'm telling you, they're leagues above.
So yeah, I don't think Memphis gets in. I think it's going to be either Portland.
I really want to see Memphis get in, but
because the Lakers are going to smash them.
Right.
But if you have to play Portland, San Antonio would be even tough because they're just going to run and fire threes, and if LA can't guard the threes,
right.
I think they ran.
I think the Lakers even struggle against a guy like Ja Morant, though. I mean, they can't guard point guards.
Yeah, it's just one guy though. They have Valanciunas,
guards at all. Yeah. Period.
Jackson, that's all they have.
Jaren Jackson is out for the year.
Oh, well
he tore his ACL today.
That's tough. That hurts them.
Today or yesterday, he's out for. I just read that like an hour ago, actually.
That's tough.
So yeah, even that hurts. Yeah. Brandon Clark's nice off the bench, but they need depth.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt them. Dang, I didn't know that. That's sad.
Pelicans are done.
Yeah, they're done.
Stick a fork.
I don't know.
That management system is weird. What
they won? Yeah, they beat the Grizzlies yesterday.
They're tied with
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
They're going to be 2 teams to play for that last spot, and I feel like it's going to be like Portland and San Antonio. Portland's schedule's crazy.
Oh, I guess they're not done. Yeah, they're 29 and 38.
Portland plays Houston tonight. Portland's schedule's tough.
It is tough.
They play Houston right now.
What's the spread?
4. Houston +4 or -4. Portland needs a win, though.
They do need a win.
But Houston needs a win, too.
Right.
They're all
like
fighting.
right in
They're in the
they're
middle.
everybody's in the middle.
But this doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying for the Lakers, they already have the 1 seed. That does not matter. Yeah. That's why they're playing 17 guys. They're playing their whole team. I don't care if they win.
Yes, they do.
No, they're playing everybody. Okay. Look at what team's playing.
I think Vogel's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe figure out some rotations, but they're not like they're playing guys with certain guys, but it's not like the end all be all. He already came out and said he's okay with winning games ugly. He's not going to max LeBron, max out AD's putting up 40.
Yeah, I still can't believe you're such a Kuzma hater. That's the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard in my life.
His head is crazy. He thinks he's the star. He wants his own team, and if he gets that, it's going to be the worst team in basketball for a very long time.
No, nobody.
What?
No,
he had his own team. They were They were awful.
He didn't have his own team.
Well, yeah,
he was still trying to make his name.
He could have.
And then Brandon Ingram.
He's like
still
Clarkson.
the guy.
I can't believe he's like Jordan Clarkson. They just cast no matter what.
Yeah, but Kuzma's
He doesn't-
more consistent.
For right now because he's getting wide open shots because AD and LeBron.
Kuzma's a better shooter, and that's what makes him better on this.
I don't know.
team.
We'll see. Kuzma he's not. Yeah.
Do you think AD gets hurt?
No.
No.
I still have the Lakers.
You're not
going.
worried about the older guys? AD,
No.
LeBron, about nothing?
No, because I think the time off helps them.
Yeah, it's showing. LeBron's playing great.
I don't think he's playing that
Sarcasm.
terrible.
He's playing.
He doesn't have to do anything.
I know, but I want to see
He's
something.
He's in his 18th year. He has AD on the team.
No, thank God he's
the
deferring
his
to AD.
his
Thank God.
yeah,
facilitating.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
His
when playoff
facili-
sorry.
His facilitation level, like his IQ, is so
It's true.
you can't knock him for that.
Yeah, but when playoff time comes and crunch shot, he's going to want to be that guy. I don't know if he's going to have it in him.
He's never won it. He never has to be that guy though.
Yeah.
AD's a monster.
He'll want it. He'll want it for his legacy.
His legacy. He's a legacy
He's
guy.
a legacy guy, for sure.
He's not going to force it.
All right, I'm
He's just going to go and force this.
LBJ.
What do you say, dude? It's on recording. You just have to go back and listen.
I like.
So
I
if the
like seeing-
forcing
Lakers
nothing.
play, if the Lakers play the Rockets in the playoffs, does their size take over, or does the shooting take over for the Rockets?
It's the matchup I want to watch.
How does the refs work? Who gets the flops?
What are you talking?
LeBron
What are you?
or Harden?
Or Harden?
Who do they favor more?
Oh, clearly Hardy shoots 45 free throws. He's balling. He's balling though lately.
No, he's good.
He's on. I used to can't. He flopped a lot. I feel like he doesn't flop as much anymore.
No, people called him out on it.
He just hits step back threes from 45, and then you have Westbrook. So
Do you
like,
think he didn't know what mask he was wearing though?
what?
He wore that police. Do you think he didn't
I
know?
don't know. He maybe not.
Not
dude.
that I really care, but like, did he know? He had to have known.
He just said it
You don't
covered his
just buy
beard, right?
that.
He just said he liked
Oh,
it
because it
covered
looked
his-
cool?
No, because it covered his whole beard.
There's plenty other masks that cover your whole beard. You just pick that one.
Maybe he saw it at a gas station. Was like, that looks
That's
Yeah.
the weirdest thing
What was
ever.
that
I'm
shell?
like, yeah, does he know, or is he? Come on,
He was at
bro.
Shell, and
I don't
that's
know.
all I had.
That was, I
Makes
don't
her
really
good.
want to go there, but that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
I don't know. I feel like every team's not missing shots though, so the playoffs are gonna be wild. They start in what? What's today?
The
Fifth?
4th, August 4th.
4th? They start in 2 weeks. Playoffs. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Is
Some good series.
OKC, okay, are they really that good?
No,
OKC, they're pretty
they're
good.
good. They play well together. I feel
They
like
do. They gel well. Chris Paul's running that team.
if they beat,
really
if they play the Nuggets, everybody's high on the Nuggets.
I love the Nuggets.
I feel like OKC matches they could beat the Nuggets. I feel like
OKC could beat the Nuggets. I mean, that's a tough conference. OKC, Denver, Utah. I mean, they play hard against each other.
I don't see that happening.
Well, yeah. Back to the East though. Is the East actually good, or is it just because LeBron left and now the East is all balanced out instead of having one really good
No,
team?
the East
You know what I
is-
mean?
The East is still
But
good.
like if you take Lakers out of the West, are they number one in the East? Yes.
Yes.
Clippers to the East, are they number one?
Yes.
Nuggets in the East.
Yes.
Rockets in the East.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Utah in the East.
No,
Yes.
maybe. You know what I mean? I still think maybe with the except. I don't know. It's crazy.
the
Like
Bucks
Philly-
are still good.
No, Bucks
Yeah.
are good. Toronto's good. Miami's good.
But I feel like if you put Toronto in the West, are they third?
No, I feel like if you put Indiana in there in the West, then they're not Indiana.
Not unless Bubble Turner's playing or Bubble.
Right now, maybe.
Yeah. I guess it's just wild.
It is-
I think
No,
they should-
because look, you got Milwaukee, Toronto, Boston, Miami, Indiana, and Philadelphia. Those are all good teams.
yeah, the top 6 is decent.
Yeah.
The matchups are crazy.
Dude, it's going to be weird seeing how the 76ers play in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that works out.
Are they going to turn another gear?
No.
Or is Ben Simmons going to hit a three?
No,
Oh, that's a good bet. Does
He's in
Ben
the bubble.
Simmons- does
He's
Ben
in the
Sim-
bubble.
so bad.
Is he a shooter
he
now?
fouled out yesterday, and he had like 8 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds.
And he won
fouled
Rookie
out.
of the Year.
I think he's bad. He's all he can play. He's good at defense.
Yeah.
He's
He's
big.
I think he's fallen. Like I would try to trade him.
he is exactly what you would like if Magic Johnson played in today's game. This is what you get is Ben Simmons.
Ooh, modern day Magic.
That's a
too
modern
much
day
respect.
Magic. He
That's too
can't-
much
Yeah, I
respect.
don't know.
Like a broke Magic.
No, not even Magic. He's not even Magic.
No, he's. I don't know.
No, he
fool's
can't
gold.
shoot.
He's fool's gold.
He can't shoot. Magic couldn't shoot.
If he didn't have any
That hook
shoot,
shot?
like he can't. I don't know. I'm not.
Shots.
I thought he was going to be really good.
I didn't.
Simmons.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell. Rookie of the year. That's another thing. They shouldn't be giving Rookie of the Year to people who sit out and get NBA treatment. They should work on that.
Yeah.
I'm still salty about the Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson is going to be a beast, though.
All right, so you got your matchups. You had the Clippers
Clippers
and
Raptors.
Raptors.
Yeah.
Who'd you pick?
I had Boston and I had the Clippers.
Who do you want to see?
Utah.
Who's the series like you want to see? Utah and what?
No.
The Nets?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Utah
No.
and Orlando.
I mean, I kind of liked what you said. We were talking the other night, and you said Houston and Boston. That's an intriguing matchup.
That's what I want, just because I
Yeah.
love Westbrook and I love Kemba, and I got money on Boston to win the whole thing. So that's like the best of all the worlds.
I think Houston would destroy him.
Destroy him?
Destroy him.
Well, maybe.
You just put Houston in the number 1 seed in the East.
Yeah, just in a series, you still have matchups. Like over the course of a season, you're going to have these things.
Yeah.
I think Houston's probably the better team, but Boston can. If Tatum's hot, Harden is fresh now. But usually
How far
full
do the
season,
Pacers go?
Second round.
who are they playing? They're playing the Heat. I don't know. I think they lose first round.
It could go either way, but I see them going second round. But the way Miami keeps playing, and if they keep shooting lights out like this,
Don't with Robinson and
Right
Harrell.
now, as it sits, it'd be Miami, Indiana.
I don't know, man. Miami's tough. That's a tough out.
This is the first time I've watched Miami.
Yeah.
I watched Miami in the first half. Crazy.
And they have cool uniforms.
And they don't have Jimmy Butler's not even playing tonight.
Ooh.
And they're beating Boston.
Is Tyler Hero going off?
Yeah, Hero.
That's my guy.
He came in just
That's
casting
my guy.
threes.
Robinson.
I love Tyler
Bam's not
Hero.
even playing.
He's playing.
Was he? I didn't see him.
Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly
I
Olynyk?
think he might have a triple double right now. He's behind me. He had like 7, 5, and 5 or something in the first
Yeah.
half.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. So far, it's been working out pretty good. So far, the bubble. No
All
one's
right.
tested positive, right?
Nope.
Cool.
Just lemon pepper Lou Williams trying to get some chicken wings at the
Trying to
strip
get
club.
some wings, baby.
You got to get some chicken with them thighs.
He said, I just went and got wings, and the stripper was on Good Day LA talking about, I performed for him, and he tipped me well.
Oh,
And Shannon Sharp was ripping her. It's all bad, dude.
goat the man,
Do you know what they need to do is just put a strip club on the campus.
pretty much.
Do you know how much money those strippers would make?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a business idea?
Do you know?
Wings and thighs. We'll call it wings and thighs.
Wings
then
and
we'll
thighs?
Set it up in Disney World.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on the campus.
Oh, we'd be rich. Could you imagine?
It's like $500 a night to stay in the bubble. A night. So it's like $15,000 a month
For
That's
what?
like 10 minutes.
So I'm saying
to stay in the bubble. I'm saying it costs. So
I'm not
they're-
going to stay there. I'm just saying if I could operate a strip club,
yeah.
just hire some girls.
Well, of course.
You would make even the strippers. You'd be like, hey, do you want to make like $1 million in a month?
Yeah. That's what that golfer I've paid.
'Cause that would literally-
Paige Renee was talking about. If I was in the bubble right now, she'd be killing it.
What?
She would be killing it.
She
Getting
would
all
be
the
a
inside information and be making money from all these guys.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Strip club in the bubble. I almost said David Stern. Shout out David Stern, RIP.
You guys been watching any WNBA games?
Yeah. My girl tore her ankle up.
Yeah.
You see that comment one girl wrote to Andre Iguodala?
Mm-mm.
He wrote on Twitter, he said, I can't remember her name, that's how much I care. Like number 13's nice. And she went off on a rant and said, you should know, you can look me up on the Google, this is the problem with the league. And I was like, I didn't know. I saw your number too. I wasn't going to look you up, but you're decent.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a good shout out.
Exactly. Why that wasn't
The only one I knew is
hate.
Sabrina.
Yeah,
It's the
it wasn't
weirdest
hate.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Sabrina Ionescu. That's
Yeah.
the only person.
Dude, she's sick.
She messed her ankle up, dude.
Yeah, she's sick. I like her.
Paige Beckers. That's where it's
Stewart's good too.
Brianna Stewart.
I don't like
UConn?
Griner though. She scares me.
She's got to scare.
She does
She
scare me.
just dunk on
at. You think
that's
you could beat her one-on-one?
Oh yeah, easily.
You think you could beat her one-on-one?
Yeah, she's horrible.
She's like 7 foot.
So
She's just going to take you in the paint.
no, she has to get the ball. She's not faster than me.
Are you serious?
And Shevchenko, same time.
This is unbelievable. You have good
Oh,
confidence.
speaking
I love
of-
it. I love it.
Thank you.
All right. So last thing. So strip club in the bubble. We need to make that happen.
Yes.
They would spend all their money there.
Stimulus
checks. A lot of them.
Stimulus checks.
A lot of them spend a lot of money there. Maybe put a Nike store in there.
Yeah.
But the strip club would kill it. Clearly. Guys are sneaking out of the bubble to go to the strip club.
And chicken wings.
And chicken wings. Strip club on one side, chicken wings on the other.
Those were his own chicken wings, too.
What do you mean?
Lou William pepper wings. That was the strip club had wings. Like, he's a regular at Magic City. Those were his wings that he ordered. Lou Will pepper wings.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All right.
Is it?
Last thing.
He's making money.
UFC. Next week, this coming weekend, my guy's fighting.
Who?
The boa constrictor.
Oh.
He's back, dude.
Okay.
He won last time. I bet on him last time. I'm betting on him again.
Okay.
You know who he's fighting?
Black Beast.
Black Beast. He won me money, too, last time, too.
I love
think.
the Black Beast.
I like this. A boa constrictor versus Black Beast. I'm watching it. It's going to be great.
Are you going to bet it?
Probably. Probably going boa constrictor. He's plus 2 to 1.
Oh, Black Beast is favored?
Yeah, minus 240.
Oh.
So, but if he doesn't knock him out, but I don't know how the boa constrictors can take down hippopotamuses, all sorts of stuff. So this dude is going to wrap you up,
right,
and then put him to sleep. But it's going to be hard to get him down.
But Black Beast can like bite through snakes.
What?
Maybe he'll like get into
biting them. That's illegal.
Mike Tyson did it.
That's
Works
true.
out for him.
Oh, Tyson's fighting Hopkins.
Yes.
That's your thing.
And he's fighting
Roy
a
Jones
shark.
Jr.
And he's fighting a shark
What
on Shark Week.
in the water? Is this a real thing?
This is a real
I feel like
thing.
you're making this up.
Oh no, you can Google
Wait,
this.
Mike Tyson is
Fighting a shark. Mike Tyson versus Jaws. Shark Week. Shout out Discovery
What is?
Channel.
How is he fighting a shark?
Next week? I don't know. That's why it's so
Hold
interesting.
on.
I want to look
This
it up.
is- can't
There's
be real.
no way.
Yes, he says I can't wait to take a bite out of Jaws.
What?
I'm not kidding.
I'm
No.
looking this up right
Yes, no lie.
now. Fighting a shark.
Who you got, Tyson or Jaws?
Taking Jaws.
Crazy.
First thing
I'm taking
I don't know.
Roy Jones Jr. to beat Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is fighting a shark.
Yeah, maybe I like Mike. That's what I just said.
Tyson versus Jaws.
Verbatim.
This is
Premiering next week.
This is the craziest
says
thing I've
yes,
ever heard.
August 9th at 8 p.m. Title: Tyson versus Jaws. Rumble for the Reef.
That's what I'm talking
Rumble
about.
for
baby.
the
That's what it
Reef.
says
That's what I'm
right here. This
talking
is on
about.
menshealth.com. So I mean,
That's legit. Men's health.
this can't be like a real
The
thing.
Rumble?
though.
No, he's fighting a shark, dude.
Wait, but I mean, does the
Took
shark
on this
not have
challenger.
teeth or?
Oh no, sharks have teeth.
He said, I
Lots of
took
them.
on this challenger to overcome
take him out?
fears I still deal with in life about the showdown in an official statement. I equate this with overcoming my fear of getting back into the ring.
Ooh.
He's training for Roy Jones by fighting a shark in the water.
That's next level.
Wow, that's like Rocky chasing chickens almost, but cooler.
Now it's 32-year-old.
Crickets.
Reclaim though. He's viewers can also check out the old and new types of programming, including how sharks can reclaim the oceans. So Mike Tyson's claimed the oceans, or what?
Yeah,
doing there?
Aquaman.
No, but he's not fighting. It doesn't say like what are the rules.
Yeah,
He's just jumping
fighting
in.
a shark.
What, in a cage? One of those shark cages.
I don't know. I
He
don't
just
know if
waits
he
for him
can
to swim
swim.
by and it just pops him.
I don't even know how this is going to work, but I want to see it. What if he just gets a free shot in a shark?
Right into a gill.
Yeah, and then a shark gets a chance to bite him.
Right into a gill.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Does he die?
No, you
Wonder-
can't die. He's already been filmed, so
Yeah,
he's
this
still
is
alive.
dumb. It's not gonna be a real thing though.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna find
I'm
out.
definitely gonna watch it. August. I'm taking a screenshot of this real quick. August 9th. at
You're
8
welcome
p.m.
by that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never heard of that.
yeah. No, you're welcome because that is news. I don't know why no one else didn't know that. Mike Tyson versus
Because I don't think it's
shark.
real. It's probably like some weird digitized
Whatever. I'm gonna
like,
watch
joke.
it. Anyways, back
Jake,
to the.
Jake Paul's fighting Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my money on Nate.
Jake Paul's in boxing though. You
Yeah.
fought that KSI guy or something.
But
Jake
Nate's
Paul-
an elite athlete.
Yeah. Jake Paul actually boxed. Logan Paul doesn't. He's boxed. He lost, but they actually
that's what
like
I'm thinking
trained, and he's trained by. Is he trained by Roy Jones?
That'd
Who's
be
the-
something.
He's
I don't
trained
know.
by an old boxer, but I can't remember if it's Jones or not. I don't think it is, but he actually like technical boxes, and
Yeah.
he looks good. But I'm sure Nate Robinson,
Yeah.
probably
He's been playing a lot of 2K, so I don't know if he's in shape.
Nate
for
Robinson,
boxing.
he's playing video games.
He has been in
Yeah.
the tournaments.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else? Other than we got Tyson fighting sharks.
He's fighting Roy Jones too, as you were saying. So, how do you think that's going to go?
I think. Well, you're not. I don't know, dude. Apparently, you're not allowed to knock each other out. Stupid.
Are they wearing full gear?
Yeah, I read something.
So it's just sparring.
We'll cover this later, but yeah, I think it's just like you're not. It's an exhibition. Like they're not trying to knock each other out. So I'm like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, way to make money.
And
way to
it's
sell
not
the
on.
fight.
It's on some weird channel. It's not on the Zone.
Oh,
It's on
gotta
like
pay.
Triller. Something called Triller.
never heard of her.
Yeah, well, touch
So
on that.
I'll probably I'll watch it, but I'm not buying it.
No.
Then I don't. If you can't knock each other out, that's retarded.
Yeah, what's the point?
Oh, I said retarded. That's stupid. So it's just a dumb
Edit.
No,
Beep, beep, boop,
it's
beep.
just
Edit.
stupid. If you fight, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, let's box, but don't knock me out.
Can I tell
I'll do that.
Can I tell Shevchenko that?
I'll fight Tyson.
But don't knock me out.
I'll fight Tyson.
Yeah.
Just don't. You're not allowed to knock me out.
Yeah.
If you do, I win.
Yeah, I like that rule.
Who wouldn't fight
Well,
that?
so what happens if one guy gets accidentally caught and then he's knocked out?
Are they gonna touch each other? Just
Right. You can't hit hard. You have to go at half speed.
he hits him. He goes too hard.
So we're watching a sparring match.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It was boring. I'm not watching that.
That sounds like I'd rather watch Jaws versus Tyson.
I've ever watched two old ladies fight over a shopping cart.
I've seen
Because
it.
you never
In
know.
Walmart.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Especially at Walmart.
Yeah,
No holds barred.
Walmart's crazy.
All right. That's it. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week with our running back projections.
Peace.